And welcome to week number 6 of our Pigskin Pick here on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports. Benny Mitchell, Trey Mitchell, and we got a few games coming up, some big games this week. And Trey, this may be the toughest week overall to pick. A lot of big games, a lot on the line. Some playoffs start tonight, even though playoffs aren't for 2 weeks, but some teams start tonight. So let's just start off with our first non-conference game of the week. It's going to be the Central Delaware game of the week. It's kickoff 7 o'clock from Georgetown. Slade traveling to Sussex County to take on Sussex Central. Most likely the loser of this game is out of the state tournament. Two things will sway my pick in this game: how Sussex Central played against Smyrna and how Sussex Central played against Smyrna. What I mean by that is I was impressed with the Golden Knights defense in that game, but then late they broke, allowing Smyrna to score twice. I mean, victory was snatched from their hands. They had that game in hand. Slade was impressive last week, beating number 1 Hodgson after a loss to Smyrna. I don't pick against the Golden Knights in the Castle until tonight. The Sows have the big mo going right now. I'm taking Slade.
Yeah, this is a tough first game to pick. Both teams are been a little up and down. Sows did have that big win last week, but I like Central at home. I think their defense is going to play 4 quarters, and they're going to just run that ball and run that ball and run that ball. They're going to find a way to win this game, and we'll go to Central.
That game could be over in like 40 minutes.
Yeah, both teams run the ball.
So let's go to our second game. It's not going to be until Monday, but it's the Battle of the Bell. It was supposed to be yesterday, Thanksgiving, but it got moved to 5 o'clock on Monday. The Battle of the Bell moves to Monday Night Football. Both teams have their schedule affected by COVID this season. Just being able to get 5 games in would be great for these two teams. Look for Marquis Skillis to go off after 2-week layoff. I'm taking Milford.
Yeah, I like Milford in this game. I think Gillis is going to just, like you said, he's going to go off 2 weeks of not being able to play football. I think he's going to find the end zone a few times.
It's hard to contain that beast, and he's ready to eat. Saturday kickoff, Southern Division game, 11 a.m. kickoff down at Indian River. The Wildcats, they get the win here. They set up the season finale with Laurel, which just might still have us wondering who the Henny South is going to send to the state tournament. Stay tuned. I'm taking Delmar in this one.
Yeah, I like Delmar. I like Delmar. I like Delmar this.
Friday night kickoff, Northern Division game, 7 o'clock from Smyrna, Sussex Tech and Smyrna Eagles. The Eagles will soar and ground the Ravens. Smyrna will head to the final week undefeated, looking to lock up another Northern title. Taking Smyrna.
Yeah, Sussex Tech has some bright spots. They can they play some solid defense. They can get their offense going, but it seems to be in spurts. Smyrna's going to get that big offensive going. They'll probably light that scoreboard up. I like Smyrna.
Noon to kick off today from Dover. Polytech Panthers and the Dover Senators. After an 0-3 start, the Senators are looking to end the season at 500. They get this one. They set up a big home game to end the season with Cape and Logan, taking Dover.
Yeah, I like Dover in this one. Polytech, we know they're still rebuilding. I'm sure they're going to play hard. It's right down the road, but Dover, they're going to run off a couple wins here. I like Dover.
And our downstate game of the week, or excuse me, for the downstate game of the week, we have Cape and Lopen hosting Caesarati. This is a 1 o'clock kickoff here on Black Friday. Going to be a lot of traffic around this area with the outlets going on and the restaurants and squeezing in a 1 o'clock kickoff. 4-1 Caesarati travels down to 3-2 Cape and Lopen, and Cape and Lopen's on a 3-game win streak, and they're looking for their first winning season in 4 years. Caesarati was rolling up until last week when Dover they just simply knocked them off the rails. The Vikings they're going to come straight at Caesarati with a power running game similar to what Dover did last week. The Riders are going to have to make some improvement on defense from last week if they're going to stop Jaden Davis. I'm putting the Riders back in Missouri. They got to show me. I'm taking Cape and Lopen.
Not so faster, but I think the Riders are going to make the adjustments they can make. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to come down the wire. I think Cape's going to play well. They're going to pound the rock. But I think that game last week left a bad taste in Caesarani's mouth. They're going to make the adjustments they need to make, and they're going to find a way to win this game today. I like Caesarani.
Thinking about sneaking over there for a little while, 1 o'clock, before I have to head over to Laurel. I mean, that could be a fun game to watch. Let's go to our downstate game of the week. 7 o'clock kickoff tonight. It's a lot of success. I think Laurel's having this year. They come to this game, I think, with more confidence than they have in the past. They can be dangerous. I mean, you know, a team that has confidence can be dangerous. A concern I have with Woodbridge is every week so far they've been getting really they've get off to a slow start. They can't sleepwalk through the first half of this game. I think Woodbridge gets it done, and they head to the final week 4-0, and then we don't know what's going to happen. There's a conference meeting next week. Who the Henny South's going to send? It could clear up on the field. It may not. I'm going to take Woodbridge on the road in Laurel, and then it's up to the conference of what happens. But for right now, I'm taking Woodbridge over Laurel. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think Laurel can get off to a fast start. But I think Woodbridge they just keep it moving, and they find a way in the second half. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's been a close game the last 3 times we've watched it. Laurel does not back down from Woodbridge. Laurel's having a good season. Getting off to a slow start's not great, and when game that's a must-win. But I think Woodbridge, they bend, but they don't break. I think they're going to find a way to win. I like Woodbridge.
So week 6 coming up, big game stay all over the place. We have three of the big ones. Upstate Crew's going to have Middletown Hodgson tonight, live from Middletown, 7:30 kickoff. Trey, you'll be over in Georgetown at the Castle, Slaysham, Sussex Central. I think that might be the most intense game of the night because, I mean, no non-conference game, no conference title, but somebody's staying home, folks, for Christmas when that state tournament rolls around mid-December. And then Laurel Woodbridge, just your typical Henlopen South game. We have a three-horse race this year for the Henlopen South title between Woodbridge, Delmar, and Laurel. So hopefully it can be answered on the field. The big problem is that COVID week and Delmar and Woodbridge didn't get to play. But there was talk that game could happen. It's going to come up down to the Henlopen Conference Athletic Directors. They're supposed to meet next week and make a decision. So a lot of things have gone this season. I think we really got to give a shout-out to the athletic trainers, coaches, the administration, and the players at the schools for doing the right things and being able to play and finish the season. I know some teams got hit with COVID. It doesn't mean they did the wrong thing. It just means somewhere along the line, contact tracing went back and affected some seasons. But I think the fact that we're in the week 6 of 7, we have to give those people a lot of credit.
Yeah, the fact that they just got to play is, after last spring when a bunch of seasons got canceled for kids, it's all sports. They've all fall sports are finishing their seasons. Of course, we really like football. We're glad they're getting to play. But I agree. Shout out to the athletic trainers, the coaches, the administrators. They held the fort down. They did the right thing. Did the right thing when no one was looking. It's really important to us coaches. So congrats to them, basically, and let's have a strong finish to the season.
So here we go. Week number 6 coming up. 3 big games. We told you when they are. Check out our Facebook site, Twitter, Instagram, Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports, folks. We're getting after it in week number 6. See you at kickoff.